Going green. Hello, I'm Keene and today I will be discussing your future investment in alternative fuels. Is this really a bright idea? As of right now, we are faced with this economic recession in the United States, and it seems that we are trying to save on money as much as possible. From the foods we buy to the cars we drive, the influence of their costly prices determine whether or not consumers are going or willing enough to spend their money on that product. I am sure by now you have seen on TV or heard on the radio about economically friendly cars and ways to power your household while not polluting the earth. Companies right now are promoting alternative fuels and sticking with the go green mentality. So would it be a wise choice to invest and jump on the go green bandwagon like millions of others worldwide? We all know that one of the major issues when it comes to buying an automobile these days is the thought of gas consumption. With the outrageous prices of gasoline fluctuating between 5 to 10 cents overnight, which may not seem much to some people, but overall it actually makes quite a difference. Now there are innovative ways of powering automobiles these days. Such ways include ethanol, solar, wind, and electrical. These all provide an alternative source of power. Ethanol is produced from corn. Through a long process, it is able to be converted into energy source in which can fuel our automobiles. The same can be said for solar power. The sun is always plentiful and abundant. We could use solar panels to harvest the sun rays for energy. All over the United States, we see these giant fans in which use the wind and cause these giant turbines to conduct electrical power for the nearby cities. Are these enough to take the fossil fuel dependency? It is a fact that solar panels have been around for a very long time, just about as long as ethanol. It is about 30 years old in the making. So how come after 30 years of producing these alternative fuels, not everyone has it readily available? It is this: to have solar panels installed in your house or business, it will cost a whopping $12,000 to $16,000. That's not all either. After all costs are said and done, the actual amount of energy you will save will not be much at all. In fact, if you are a middle-class person living in the United States, you will not break even in your investment for another 20 to 25 years after installation. On top of your very long-term investment, you will not have energy to power your household whenever you please, due to the fact that the sun does not always shine day and night, and the weather is not always perfect. This can also be said with these giant wind turbines. Even in the windiest cities, it is not always windy. Then what? No power? As for ethanol in the United States, releasing a statement saying we will be able to produce 90 billions of gallons of ethanol fuel, it is a major step in taking away our dependency on fossil fuel. But it is a shame indeed that a yearly consumption of petroleum gas is 120 billion gallons. Thus, the 90 billion gallons of fuel would not be able to cover for the gasoline consumption. We often think sometimes that it will be easy to shut off our dependency from fossil fuels. However, some things are easier said than done. If you look at the actual cost for converting over to the go green mentality, we might realize that some of the things that are constantly advertised on television are a tad more expensive than they let on. The actual dependency for these harmful and expensive fossil fuels is still greatly needed. As you can see, there is a bright future that lies ahead for the go green mentality and other alternative fuels. As of right now, the cost outweighs the benefits. So would it be a wise choice for you now to invest your money in alternative fuels or settle for the same old fossil fuels? The choice is yours to make.